Hi, I'm Kim. I'm 24 years old and I graduated 3 years ago. I'm class of 2020. I graduated with a degree in business economics at UCI. It feels super rewarding to be the first person in my family to graduate. I will be honest and say it was a struggle in college, and as much as I know that struggle builds character, it was very hard, and I do wish I had someone to guide me through everything. But at the end of the day, I'm really happy that I'm able to set an example for my family, and I'm very proud of that. So there was really no one to help me with my college decisions, and that's another thing that comes with being first gen, is that no one in your family really knows the process of picking a college or even applying for college. And I think that the next best thing was relying on my friends, but at the same time I didn't rely on them too much, because after high school there's so many different colleges out there. There are colleges close to you, in state or out of state, and everyone has a different idea of what they want to do. So it was very hard to rely on other people to help me. So I just picked a college that I thought was really good and that I really liked. And I didn't even visit the campus. I just committed knowing that if I wanted to go somewhere, I might as well make the best of it. And that was the best decision that I ever made. I learned so many new things, and I know that sounds super cliche that everyone talks about finding yourself and discovering new things in college, but it's the truth, because you have no other choice but to do things and find things about yourself. And I'm really happy that I ended up where I did. College for me was really fun, but I think like most people it was really lonely, especially when you're a first gen student, because you don't have anyone to guide you through stuff and you're learning everything. You're literally learning everything. You're learning things about yourself, you're learning things about the world, because you're really far away from your home and that was your source of comfort, and you're learning things about college. And that in itself is very stressful, but the great thing about college is that everyone else is also learning and everyone else is also very lonely. So I met a lot of friends that way, and I did a lot of things that I never thought I would do, such as going to concerts, going out late at night. That was a big thing for me because I never got to go out late at night when I was in high school. So in college at like 12 or 1 a.m. I was like, wow, I'm finally an adult and I'm finally able to do things. But overall it was really fun, but I will say it was also very stressful. And mainly because when you're first gen student, or like most first gen students, you worry a lot about money. And so whenever there are things that I really wanted to do or food that I really wanted to eat, I held myself back a lot because I was like, well, I can't afford it. But looking back now, and it's super hindsight, but I really wish I did a lot more things, because there are things that you'll never get to experience again after you graduate. So the hardest part of being a first gen student in college for me was definitely the money aspect. I am an overthinker, so whenever I think about something, I go down this like black hole of just thoughts, bad thoughts. And so I felt like my parents worked really hard to get me through college, and I know that that put a lot of stress on them, like a lot of other first gen families. And so I also had to work. I worked over summer and then I worked during school. And so I didn't have the privilege to kind of just focus on school. I had to focus on so many other things, like my job, my classes, and what I want to do next, because in college you kind of always have to think about the future, because everyone else is also doing that, so you feel a bit behind if you don't. And so sometimes I would just worry about not finding a career, and if I can't find a career then I can't make money, and if I can't make money I can't support my parents, and then I can't support myself. So it was just like I would spiral. And I think a lot of first gen students do this because a lot of our parents are blue collar workers. So they don't know that much about the corporate world or have a lot of experience with it. And so therefore you don't have a lot of experience with it and you just worry a lot. But I think what I would say is that I wish I didn't worry too much, because I think if you're a first gen student, you are very hardworking already and you carry so much burden, and the fact that you're able to get into college and attend college, you have so much perseverance, and eventually you will find a job. I know it seems very stressful, but eventually you will find something you like, and you're going to graduate and you're going to be able to find all the things that you like, and you're able to afford the things that you like, and then you're also able to afford things that your parents like. And I think that was just the best part about graduating, is that I'm able to afford things for my parents and kind of just pay them back for everything that they've ever done for me. So yeah.